Hello? I think we are live. I almost forgot. I almost got to put my PNG on screen. It's about to be just a blank screen with just gameplay and that goofy ass title on the side that probably doesn't mean anything. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the AJ Polo, the Odd Jobs Bounty Hunter, was official. Today. What the fuck did I do? For some reason, I like fake do my fucking intro sometimes. Just cause I think it's fucking goofy and dumb. But like, I keep adding like 2 days in it. Today, yes, today. I don't know why the fuck I do that. I don't know what, this is the first time I've ever done that. I've got another brand new, that's right, brand spanking new. What's brand new this time, you may be asking? Well, it's the fact that we got a brand new agent archive for Silver Soldier Anby. I have acquired Silver Soldier Anby. She's taken up all of my resources, which is desperately tragic. Which is horrifically tragic.
Awaiting further instructions.
Because I definitely want Trigger right after her. I kind of wanted Trigger more than I wanted Silver Soldier Anby. But I figured, hey, it's Anby. I like Anby. I'll get Anby. But I do have her. She's completely built, quote unquote. She's built as much as like I have her right now. And she's really good. And getting a max out like psycho character isn't like crazy necessary in Zenless Zone Zero. Let me check something real quick while you get on the SP. Because I was having an odd issue before. Okay, cool. I need to check to make sure my thing was still public. But sometimes it isn't for no fucking reason. But I digress. We'll jump right into it. I don't know what to expect. My friend told me to, well, if y'all haven't yet, which I'm assuming y'all probably already do know or already have done, you have to do the Agent Archive story first, and then do the regular story that came with the new patch, because there's stuff in it about this in there, which is weird that they did that, because that's really fucking stupid. But whatever, I guess. I don't like it. I don't like that they did that, but it's fine.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
Ah, fuck. God, I was skipping through a lot of dialogue in this. They talk a lot sometimes, and I was rushing through. Is General Chop doing
What
anything?
happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
She's on a mission.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
That's the final part of Silver Soldier's fucking romance thing, whatever the fuck it's called, friendship meet. I don't care. I'm just so sick of her being like at the done percentage and not being able to do anything past that. It's really dumb. They've been giving Ray a lot of screen time and even a voice actor that I don't think she had before. And I'm with it. I'm hoping Ray becomes a character because I really like Ray. Almost as much as I like Trigger for probably the same reasons. What's the last time? We got some shut eye. They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. And I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabouts. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. Your colleagues at their own, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck. However, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard and go get a good night's sleep for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks. I'll do it for you too, Ray. I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. Oh shit. Oh, it's already started. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Yes. I said, wait a minute, will I just be walking around as Sugar? You dirty motherfucker.
Wait, fighting? Take me. Awaiting for Officer 148.
Oh yeah, I got
ready
it.
and looking.
Homegirl
My
keeps
loyalty
telling me.
lies with the winner.
What you call it? Pulling for Anby.
Awaiting. Huh?
I'm here.
Do I really?
Can I pick Anby? Oh, I can't.
Number 0, Anby.
Fuck it.
Dun, 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 dun. Standing by.
Only the brave. Okay, let's get ready.
Wanna go? Nothing. Number 0, Anby. Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while. Standing by. A new case to patrol mode activated. Number 0, Anby. Dun, 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 dun.
Anby's so fucking cute.
Standing by.
I can't deny it.
Number 0, Anby. Standing. A new case, so be it. Number 0, Captain of Silver Squad.
Okay. I
It's
thought I
been a
heard
while.
something different. It's fine. I only get picked one? Okay, whatever. That's probably so you can use Anby in the start of the story. I don't know how far in. Well, we're literally going to go find it right now. I'm saying, I don't know how far in we're going to go until we actually reach Anby. We're about to find it right now.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Attacking from our blind spot.
I always have weird instincts that the women in this game have like deeper things, and then they come out and they're like hot. And also the attitudes are way nice. I always think like I always think like I'm about to run into like, not like evil ladies or anything like that, but like women with attitudes. Women with,
This
like,
is ether
real,
fluctuations
very
over
clear,
there.
like, attitudes. It didn't happen with
Off balance.
Caesar King. I thought Caesar King was gonna be
Wide
like
open.
a pseudo villain, but he was just like ruthless as shit. I'm sorry, I'm fucking that.
Save your strength, Anby. Fire support ready.
What are you shooting for? She's a combat character that does damage when she's not on the field? Right? That's fucking
The target is
stupid.
exposed.
I need trigger in my life. So fucking desperate.
Sound strategy. Time to pin them down. Engaging head on. Support in position. Press the advantage. Recalibrating.
It's not something I desperately like care about, like TV comps and like getting the best sex or whatever the fuck it is. You can look online and get whatever the fuck you need, but I'll do it in the way that I feel like doing it. This game is more skill based than anything, so you can just do like whatever the fuck you need. If it's a beast that captures, dudes and captures an enemy. You don't hit me, but if I'm the Defense Force, a soldier of the people, you can't just be dishing out visual injustice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It'll be the corruption that takes your life. Okay, never mind, wait. Maybe she is a little. I'm with it. I'm still with it. I've always been with it. Fine. I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing military uniform like ours, with that intriguing face. The others already restrained her and they took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for your operation. Operation. Oh fuck. The soldier, the fake soldier's webbing doesn't save him from being forcibly put to sleep. Sitting pretty. That's right. I have just woken up. I'm a good ass sleep. I've had a good ass sleep. It's been fantastic. Oh, he's still there. He's fine.
That's Soldier 11?
Motherfucker, how?
Take out that sniper!
I won't let you take her. Down.
Everything that I know about Soldier 11 means that this is what I'm supposed to do.
Ready. Outbound. Show no mercy. Adjusting for wind. Right on cue.
That worked. No skirt for y'all. I saw that. No upskirt.
You're in my sights. Ether vision activate.
He does anything I can. Fuck, suck it.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Engaging.
Time to pin down.
Loyalty.
Fire support ready. I'll pierce right through. Supporting position.
There's so much lightning going on the screen.
Wait open. Show no mercy.
I need both of them. I need both of them. Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches the sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her. Or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
The Trigger fires a captain when she's into a vision. When Soldier... How? When is closing in, by the time Trigger finishes, the fissure has already closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
What the fuck did he mean by that, though? Right? Hello. It's me. Sorry. Could you help? Could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier 11 and I will both be using up all of our leaves starting today. Are you going on vacation together without me? I'm already racking up my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11. Haven't you found her yet? Yeah. Please, don't tell the captain about this shit. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest after all. Soldier 11's recent frequent redeployments are also the orders from the higher-ups. And I am the kick? And am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way, you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Is this that fucking tiger thyroid? I saw leaks of a tiger girl that was like Nikomata shaped. Does she work for the fucking defense force? She doesn't look like she would. What? There's more? I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Astra Yao album. You're so sleep deprived that you've lost sense of humor. Silver's revival or whatever. Want me to ask about it on internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Oh, stop it. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, Soldier Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. It might be somebody else. Maybe. This is an anime ass game, so they could very well have child bosses, like Kaleda, who's already a child boss. According to her reply, she's already reached out to information on in-app. The contact information: a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. A young woman holding a fried chicken burger. I hope I can recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger. You say fried chicken burger one more fucking time, I swear to God. My fucking God. I can't run anymore. Oh, maybe
Hello.
I should. I don't fucking know.
Is it you?
Oh my shit.
The one who contacted me on Internet.
Yep.
Huh?
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh,
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
they've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. But you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
Are we fighting now? 2 hollow ones in 1 episode? So you're that Andy. I'm sorry, I can't trust you. It looks like I'm not earning your trust. Let's meet in a hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you understand what I mean. Alright, it's a deal. Let's each head back and prepare. Alright, cool. Hey, what the fuck? We're running like this. I don't trust y'all enough to run with a normal camera angle. We're running like this now. Nope. Andy, you still haven't gone back to the cutting hands? If I impose too much, sorry, I'll help out around the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you sort videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It's just, I'm caught up in a sticky situation, and I don't want to drag the cunning hairs into it. Oh, I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay, just not them. That's not what I meant. I'll help out around the store, and I'll bring you burgers too. Andy, what? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I'd like to rest for a bit. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit. But I can't keep it from her forever, you know. These are the exact words coming out of my fucking mouth. Short while later. Andy, you're going out? Yeah. Is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice? Burgers? Milk? Burgers? Or anything? Burgers? I might pass by the store. Burgers. On the way back from the Hop Burgers. Off to the hollow again? Just like that? I made an agreement with someone. Bergs, rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or... we just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I'll be off. Yeah, these character stories aren't like crazy long, as long as I can fight. If if I know I'm going to the hollow, then things are okay. But like it's like scavenger hunts aren't even really scavenger hunts. I'm just walking around talking to people that don't have voice lines. So like I don't care.
Watch out.
Get the fuck away from me. Did he shoot something at me? I bet I haven't played Anby in a while. Ready to punch through it? Back then, I used to make soldiers who were late do push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment. Nor has she ever been out of contact. Go find her. Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nice sounding names. It's time for you to fight him to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you when I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
Yeah, a lot of y'all probably did some basic movements.
Ether vision activate.
Roger.
It's hard staying in the end because both these characters are impact characters.
Increase firepower.
What fucking idea was this?
Time to pin them down.
Copy that. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
I was trying to wait for like the next part of the dialogue to pop up. It stays like this for some reason. Like, the dialogue
Recalibrating.
takes forever to actually like happen in like these movies.
The melody of combat.
And like, fucking shit.
I see now. There's no mistaking it.
Yeah, like the
You
dialogue
really
in a
are
fight.
that Anby.
Dialogues in like the fights and stuff, it just happens during them. I'm with it. I like that. I wish more games did that instead of having me do walkathons while people talk. They just have me talk on fighting something. I just really appreciate that. But like the ones in this game, like they read for like 3 seconds and then it stays there for like 20, and it's so fucking weird.
A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and
Right.
Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No. I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce
You can
soldiers,
see with no eyes.
then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
Okay, alright.
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
Thank you.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it.
Thank you. Thank you,
TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that
you
formation?
didn't even have to like. You didn't even have to like
Will reach its mark.
have her say her name at all, game.
Fire support
You
ready.
didn't have to like set it up like that. I didn't know it was a reverend. All I knew was her actual name.
Time to
Now
pin them
comes
down.
by the roar of the deer. Some fucking name. Very deep. I love them games. That was it.
Ether vision activate.
Can't be an impact character, but I wonder
I'll
if
pierce right through.
what the fuck is he firing? Oh, that was a trigger. I was so confused. I thought the enemy was firing at me. I wonder if trigger would be a good
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now. The target's weary. Increase firepower. Fire support ready. Recalibrating. Evasive formation. Dodge. You're in my sights. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
At your command.
Supporting position. Fire support ready.
Motherfucker, stop blocking.
I'll pierce right through.
God, I wish there was a fucking attacking character. If only there was a specific attacking character I could be using.
Target
That I
locked.
can't use right now. Two impacts.
Supporting position.
Okay.
Anby, what is that?
It's out of lab, tucked away in a building somewhere. Alright. Wait.
As expected of Captain. Her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ugh, ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
That
Though you're
Pocara's
the worst
mask?
of any defect. I know you can't
Like
talk,
full-on
but
Fox
is there
girl?
something wrong with your nerves too? Be gentle. Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is.
All they did was make
But
Anby
you wouldn't
evil.
understand such a
Maybe I do have
complex
a problem.
question,
I think I
would
have
you?
a fucking problem.
Because you're an idiot.
I've got fucking issues.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise.
Maybe.
Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful.
Y'all have the same face.
This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was
Who said that?
the day you weren't there.
Who said that?
Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger press their ears against a frosty steel door, listening closely from the sounds.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
What's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan? Yep. Please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Just how Silver Squad always operates. I'm the captain, so that's how I've always been done. However, back then, there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of backup plans. Twiggy. If I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans? What's her style? First, feign weakness, before turning the tables in an unorthodox tactic. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. That sounds like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Andy. If anything happens to you, you want to be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand. I'll be careful. I'm gonna try and be supportive. You don't need it. Never mind then. I need more attitude. I need more attitude for people. In their voices and these dialogue options.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
What the fuck do they all know this song?
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl.
So fucking
Cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
And he rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
You fucking dick.
I'll say no more. I've got it.
Everybody's getting their fucking ass beat for that sneak attack.
Fire support ready.
Bitch!
Time to pin them. Adjusting for wind.
You can kill. Where is he? Bitch!
Be gone!
God fucking damn, if one more person slides on me, I'm gonna fucking snap.
Show no mercy. Got you covered. The melody of combat. Supporting position. The target's weary. My bullets are one with the wind. Fire support ready. Time to pin them down. You're in my sights.
Please.
Ether vision activate. You're cornered.
They're close.
Supporting position. Quick shot.
Eliminating target.
I didn't know she autoed that.
Time to pin them down. Show no mercy.
It would like that shit, maybe. I thought I had to like move from side to side that shit, but I guess I don't.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The
only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
Damn.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates.
Yes. Especially the last.
Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
Andy is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. Looks like he's pale, but there's still signs of life, breathing faintly.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Body. Andy quickly lifts her up and holds her to the trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
He stands and watches Anby leave.
Hey, go contact you-know-who. Ugh, cut
Damn.
the crap!
The
You
fuck?
think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
I don't know why, but like sci-fi mumbo jumbo just gives me a fucking headache and I hate it. But like military mumbo jumbo, I am all about and listen and I listen to it intently. I don't know why. Also, I need Twiggy in my life. Probably not though, but we'll talk about it. Andy, are you okay? It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking about it right now. How is her? What? How is she? How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She does regain consciousness as you requested. I've left her at the random play video store. The kind siblings working here are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. What the fuck did that mean? You must be anxious. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. This second episode is long as shit. Anby, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in has been pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11. How is her condition? Stable. That's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? She's right here on our couch. Just look over. When he approaches, softly calls her name. Looks like it didn't work. And he lowers her hands sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place? And who am I?
Damn.
You're awake, Harin.
Haring!
You're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate.
Oh.
He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
Everybody getting doxxed.
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back. Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh,
Her name's
they're
Karin.
not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Gonna get fucking jumped by replica and beats. Why are they sending both of the fucking strong fighters out?
I got
Second
Soldier
episode
11's
is
favorite
long.
spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles looked spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer.
Oh, that's the
Soldier
black
11
cat.
has never
Okay.
brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Bam, we burst in and the store is in disarray. Soldier 11 is missing. The twins are dead. Okay, everything's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought they wouldn't be here and everybody got kidnapped, and then that would start the third episode. No, hope. As of right now, I'm not Anby of the Cutting Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Anby of the Cutting Hairs. So you must be Anby of the Cutting Hairs. Whoa, how could we possibly keep teasing you when you're making the face like that? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Wanna sleep on my bed? It's really soft, you know. Oh, hell, you fucking freak. It is objectively very... Oh, please, why do you know that? Anby, I also think it's best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill anyway. Or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch some movies and relax, I don't mind keeping you company. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Wow, I didn't think that'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't put myself together. Oh, what is it? A fight? Pretty much. It's a date. A date? Good night. Alright. Cool. That story took 40 fucking minutes, 50 fucking minutes. Next. Ether and ice. Okay. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Oh, they didn't tell me where they were heading. They probably out on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me? Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer up Soldier 11. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she recently get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around like this? It's reading. Why? Why is there reading now? Being able to use all the energy for prioritize stabilizing? Fuck you. I'm so fucking. Look at all this! What the fuck is happening? Oh my god! Alright. Holy shit! Why? For what reason?
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
Chill.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Anby. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The Cunning Hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
I thought we were about to run into her immediately. Anby, it's so good to finally see you. I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you. This close. I apologize. I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't leave. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. And how have you been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, he's known that you've been crashing with the proxies this whole time. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose, so when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down she was probably really relieved. As for Nikomata, and don't be startled. She's been genuinely worried about you too. Nikomata is worried about me. You may have been able to see it, but our little Nikomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew that they seemed to be mixed up in something heavy. And she understood better than almost anyone just how wrong the idea of just solving the problem with your own strength is. Oh my god, my fucking dyslexia. Don't put 5 lines on the screen at the same time. Just yesterday, Nikomata was muttering to herself, if only I had paid more attention to her. She cares about me. Yeah, she even got you a gift. He said that she wants to give it to you once she sees you again. She has a gift for me? You look pretty shocked. To be honest, so am I. Nope, too many lines. I'm vetoing too many lines now. My fucking eyeballs. My fucking brain cannot process it. It is too short and dumb. Fuck. Oh, right. When you see Nikomata, make sure you don't tell her that I said that. Otherwise, she'll definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws, just like the ball of steel wool on a non-stick pan. Anby, promise me. Please. Say that you promise me. Feel that she can hear you screaming. Damn, fuck Billy and his voice lines.
Anby! It's you! It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You only sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nikomata has a special gift for you. Here you go.
Why'd you start speaking in third person? No, meticulously crafted by Nikomata, looking somewhat similar to Anby. Why is it top heavy? To simulate how someone often drives headfirst into the hollow, meow.
Oh,
You
a
got
doll.
a big head.
Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nikomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Anby.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
That's cracking.
Yeah? Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
All right, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh, Lady Nikomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
It all somehow feels heavier in Anby's hands. Anby lowers her head as Nikomata grins. Anby! I just received some information. Person you're looking for is at Lumina Square. There was another woman beside her, and those two were walking towards the riverside. I see, Nicole. Thank you. Quick! Tell me I'm the best! Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go have fun, and remember to come home afterward. Okay, go straight there. Nope. God, I still can't fucking hide it. The skirt's too fucking short. Look at them looking cool in this corner with this black and orange and white cat that matches their fucking uniforms. Okay.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
I know Soldier 11's voice actor got replaced because they were on strike because of the AI voice stuff. Which I don't know if they used in this game. I don't think they did. But they were still on strike just because of it. Just for the cause. I like the new voice actor better. Is that wrong to say? I don't think so. You know, I like this new voice actor better.
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected, surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security. The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You don't have eyes
You
to
sure
watch
know
it.
how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate, so I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll. It looks a little familiar.
It's very cute.
Persian looks confused but takes the doll and hugs it tightly. So tight that it almost burst.
Please,
It's fucking
keep it
adorable.
safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
Son, head back to the store now. Be sure not to catch a cold. Let's fucking go. Talk to both of them? Please, where the fuck are your voice lines? Anby, you're back. Chicken and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. If there's nothing else you need, you should probably turn it in early today too. Why is it there? Okay, thank you, Weiss. Thank you and Belle for all you've done. For the Cunning Hares and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hares. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would never have dared to imagine. Anby, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie last night? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. You're finally back. What the fuck are your voice lines, Bill? Looks like you all had a great time. Have you had dinner yet? If not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you want. I already ate. I had 2 burgers. Really? Won't eating 2 burgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll burn it off overnight. If you want to drag someone to join you for the night run, take Weiss. He'll be totally psyched for it.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
It's Anby.
What the fuck?
Just Anby.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Damn!
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
And it recounts everything about Silver Squad from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
I knew Anby wasn't your
not
real
Anna.
fucking name.
That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, Even to this day, I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's true.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
No, Anby. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Anby.
Close her eyes. After her forehead touches Soldier 11's, his fingers tighten in her grip, digging into her skin. Only Soldier 11's grip loosens, her expression turns blank.
What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
Knocked her out on later.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Anby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover. I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So, please, help me. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got some place to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Go head out. Yep. What's the first episode so short? Why was the first episode so fucking short? And then the second and third was so fucking long, and the Cunning Hair's temporary.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
2 of those poses were mad unnecessary. Nasty ass motherfucker.
This is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Anby? Your fighting style seems to have changed.
See what I mean?
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
Why can't they wait so long to say something? I'm so confused.
You look so intimidating like this. This knew you was so reliable, Anby.
Damn, alright, hurt me. Fucking
The
really.
person past me was reliable too.
The enemy's top. Be careful.
Orders received.
Oh, fuck you. Now, get him first.
But no need to be
I'll
so
get him
formal.
first, too.
Balance.
Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I don't know, is it? It looks stupid.
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy. Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
This is so weird. These Ambys. No, these people.
None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
I mean, they're in a frigid lab in case it goes to something emerging. Processing
No.
memory.
That's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs. You created All these sisters of ours, just to harvest them like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters, and we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology, which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers, so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander. Me? I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the hole.
God. Damn.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here!
Vial of medicine appears in the Wiki's hand and Jack, after it looking in her arm, General Girl A suddenly snatches the needle and injects the main liquid into her arm.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone.
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Strange scene transpires. The helpless reckless is torn apart aboard two massive monstrosity shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure appears before the terrifying enemies.
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Why the
The
fuck
current
is the
you.
sniper?
feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this. Soldier 11, formation.
Fucking bitch.
Counter! Ignite!
Oh, okay. Okay, don't fucking button my goofy dumbass.
Stay safe. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is twiggy.
That's my line. Ignite! Fire's ready!
What was that?
I shouldn't miss this feeling. Stay focused. Don't push yourself. Understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously... Counter!
Engaging. Mind of blind spot.
Prepare to burst!
This is my Soldier 11. This motherfucker would have been dead already. Not just fucking.
The final blow.
I won't let you have it. Counter!
Soldier 11, formation. Out balance.
Bitch.
This feels right.
What's on the last? My apologies.
Captain Hein, did I fail the combat test again? They told you I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died. I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Anby?
Walk towards the lobby. laboratory building. There's a deathly silence here, as though everything that happened was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe from Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Mobile Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
I'm compromised
You're the
now.
captain of Silver Squad, Anby. The way I see it, you've made the right decision here. The Anby I know would never compromise on her resolve just because of what someone else said.
You're right. I nearly caved there. What would I do without you? Thanks, Proxy.
That's a decision that only you can make, Anby. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
Proxy's incoms. Deathly silence returns.
I've made up my mind.
Damn. Anby, welcome back. Cunning Hairs are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you. That's fucking dead. Hey, yeah, I've already spoken to him. Please. Please, for the love of God, don't make me read no more. I'm done. Please. Andy, you really do move fast. I'm so happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then Ween can rest easy for now. That fucking man. Proxy. What? Ain't no fucking way it happened twice. No sense. One right after the fucking other. Why'd she call Bell Proxy? Okay. I know you're just expressing my I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone is not enough. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best, just like today. Wow, that's something we look forward to. And we'll remember it. Next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, we'll commandeer Andy and the Cunning Hairs with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. I will be standing by at all times awaiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems as though a long time passed before. Yeah, guess who I just ran into on the streets? Me! Your doppelganger? Oh, that would be quite interesting. Neither that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. And that's a rare combination. I thought so too, so I went over and say hi and catch up with them. What did you talk about? It might be faster to you just ask them directly. And we're asking me why they haven't seen you around. They're right by 141 right now. Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, they could have ended it right there. Sure. I thought that's what they were setting up for. It just ended right there, but I guess the fuck not. I'm stupid. Oh, thank fucking God.
Oh, red chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Take a
Burgers
bath.
don't have a smell. Even if they did, It would dissipate quickly.
That's a
and
lie.
she'd never know.
That's a lie.
No, there's a smell, right?
Mm-hmm. The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
That's not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
What burger doesn't have a fucking... What's happening? Anby? What the fuck? Is your nose broken? Wait.
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
Only her
So her
body?
body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Like I said, that's great.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hudion's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful.
What?
I don't know what
No.
to say.
What? No. What?
All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hudion is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
Oh, I have it ready for you.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still done for burgers? It's on me today.
How much burger
Come on.
money do you have?
You can get whatever you like.
Why do you need something? Wait, I'm not reading your fucking... Okay. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's it. Do not follow do not follow Anby's advice. Anby doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Anby's giving bad. Do not let people just fucking hate. I don't know why she said that. That's really fucking stupid. Do not follow Anby's advice at all. Anyway, it's been a long time since we last spoke, old friend of the Crimson Sunset. It has been that long. I've been playing this game since it came out. Finished Soldier 11 stuff, probably first for anybody else's, so it's been a good fucking bit. Maybe I did quite a bit, but I don't really remember. Something happened, and I felt the need to find someone to talk to. Would it be okay if I came to see you? See you at your usual place. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the end of her thing. And I would show y'all, but we are almost at 2 hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the thing.
Awaiting
AJ
further
Polo.
instructions.
This has been at Soldier
Ready?
11.
Huh?
I get these white-haired
Standing by.
ladies mixed up. This has been Silver Soldier's Anby character story. We played as Silver Soldier Anby twice. One by my own fucking merit, and the other one was story relevant. Fun ass character, good ass story. Don't follow her fucking advice. It's fucking dumb and bad. Who would have one next? Probably. And only skip one and then do the next person. So it won't be Trigger, which is fine because this was kind of Trigger's anyway. So it might be somebody from the new squad coming out with all those fucking vampires that my friend keeps telling me aren't vampires, even though they're clearly fucking vampires. What the fuck do I know? I'm gonna catch y'all later, though. Peace.